guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and for this one, continuing on with the Muppets Marathon, and that is, up next, as you read the title, The Great Muppet Caper. And, you know, I gotta say, this one particularly is very interesting. I mean, literally, because I remember reading that this film it wasn't like, really didn't god awful or anything. Like, it kind of didn't do that good at the box office, like, just a little bit. Like, it was okay and such. Like, it was in some ways still good, but kind of didn't do that a bit bad, didn't do that bit well at the box office. If you get what I mean, if you've heard of this. Because it was kind of bit way too wacky, I guess, you know, and it kind of was. But overall, it was good, you know, it's good. And for it being the second Muppet film after the first one being the Muppet movie, which that is, you know, fantastic. But The Great Muppet Caper, I gotta say, it's, you know, everything about it is great. Like, of course, from the songs. Like, I love the song, you know, hey, a movie, you know, starring everybody and me, you know, that. And another great song of that, Happiness Hotel, that's good too. And yet, you know, if like the movie, like, they break the fourth wall, of course, in this one. Yeah, they did do that. Yeah, they kind of fully did that, I think, in the Muppet movie, I think, like, mostly because, like, with them being in the movie theater and they're screening the Muppet movie, so, you know. But anyway, so, but, okay, so the Muppet movie, okay, no, not the Muppet movie, The Great Muppet Caper, like, in that, because Fozzie, and as Kermit explains, like, him, Fozzie, and Gonzo, they're, like, these photographers and, like, tracking, like, taking pictures of some news and such, and also, they, like, in the movie, you know, it's also focusing on, like, robbery and such, you know, and, of course, you know, in this movie, like, Miss Piggy and Kermit meet for the first time. Kermit is mistaken Piggy for some famous, like, fashion designer or something. Kermit, Fozzie, and Gonzo, they stay at Happiness Hotel, and that's another good song, too. Welcome home to Happiness Hotel. And so, what else? Oh yeah, and like Gonzo, he's taking pictures most of the time. That one part as the song Happiness Hotel ends, Gonzo, he takes pictures, say cheese, they all smile and such, and after the flash, like, big bug eyes, you know, and Sam comes out like, you are all weirdos, you know. And of course, like, yeah, like, even like Kermit, Piggy, Gonzo, and Fozzie, they're at this, like, fancy restaurant, you know? And I remember that some of the Muppet performers, Muppeteers, they make cameos, like, let me see, Richard Hunt, he makes a cameo in there as a taxi driver, while Jim Henson, he makes an appearance in the restaurant, like Gonzo, taking a picture of them, you know? And, Jerry Nelson makes a cameo as Kermit is sitting on a bench out in the park, and Jerry Nelson and along with him his actual daughter, and like his daughter like says, "Hey, look, Dad, it's a bear," and Jerry Nelson goes, you know, no, sweetie, that's a frog. Bears wear hats. That's funny. I remember actually hearing, because Jerry Nelson's daughter, who made an appearance, you know, because she, you know, after that, you know, shortly after that, she had, I think over a year after that, filming that, she had passed away, actually, which was kind of sad, you know, and even for Jerry, obviously, so. And, of course, a really great moment in Great Muppet Caper, all the Muppets on the bicycles, that is good, that's a good part, too, and really good puppeteering there as well, because, yeah, that was marionette stuff, I think, yeah, even that was done, that was, of course, first done in the Muppet movie, Kermit riding on his bike. And so, of course, like, at one point, like, Miss Piggy, like, Kermit, they're at, like, I think Fozzie and Gonzo, too, they're at a fashion show, and, like, Piggy is framed for stealing, like, the jewelry and such from What's-Her-Face, you know, the fashion designer, you know. Gonzo hears this from the robbers, the bad guys, and, you know, Gonzo talks about it, and then all the Muppets start talking. Kermit yell, "Quiet!" And like Janice is the only one talking. I love this because it's my life, okay. So if I want to walk around on the beach and walk around naked, just see Muppets, they stop talking. It's funny, And of course, like Piggy, she breaks out of jail, and then of course she hijacks a truck, which Peter Houston makes a cameo. But I love this is that when Miss Piggy throws Peter Houston off and like with garbage and such, Oscar pops up and like Peter's like what are you doing? A very brief cameo, and Peter he looks into the camera. He's like, me too. it's funny. It's really funny. That's true. So it's a good joke there. And then, of course, at one point, Miss Piggy, she hijacks a motorcycle, because I think the truck runs out of gas. The Muppets make their way into, like, the museum, and with, like, the jewelry and such, they take on the bad guys. Kermit almost grabs the diamond, but, of course, what's-his-face, who I think, he's the brother of the fashion designer, and this guy, he, like, falls in, like, has a crush on Piggy. She's a pig, and he's a human. That's weird. Well, I don't know. But, this guy has a thing for pigs, I guess? I don't know. Muppet pig? I don't know. But, anyways. And so, like, of course, Miss Piggy comes in crashing in the glass with the motorcycle. The bad guys are defeated. And at the end of the film, because, everything all in all goes well, they're inside a plane, and they go parachuting and such. And, of course, another rendition of a movie, I just can't believe they did it, etc. And at the end, like the last scene of the film, and after the credits finish, like Gonzo's like, wait a minute, don't go home yet, say cheese. Takes picture, flash, the screen goes black, and the last words we hear from Gonzo, I'll send you each your copy, and boom, the movie ends. The Great Muppet Caper, I gotta say, it's interesting, and it's still, it's still good, even though it's a bit wacky and such. It's true, yeah. If you watch the movie, you'd understand what I mean by that, so. But overall, again, Great Muppet Caper, I think it's pretty good, and even for being the Muppets' second film, so, But anyway, so, and with the Great Muppet Caper, oh boy, I give it, I'd say, I'd say 7 out of 10 stars. Why not? I mean, can't be that. It's not. I mean, 7 out of 10 stars is not that bad. Just saying. But yeah, so and you guys let me know what you think of the Great Muppet Caper, because again, for me, I enjoy it. I think it's good, and again, as I said, for it being the Muppets' second film, so So again, 7 out of 10 stars for the Great Muppet Caper. I hope you enjoyed this review video. Muppet Marathon is continuing. And more new review videos of the Muppets on their way. Keep looking forward and stay tuned. And with that being said, again, hope you enjoyed this review video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and peace out.